How effective is the combination of your main product and ancillary text? For my cross-media package, I've kept consistency in house style to a certain extent, which is conventional across all supernatural horror films. The film title, director and tagline are in the same typeface, and positioning, however, reduced down to size on my website homepage. I've chosen the font to be in italic to stand out against the page, however it isn't in keeping with the title that appears at the end of the trailer. The director's name, movie title, tagline and billing block on the poster are the same colour as the website homepage, which is conventional across media products I've analysed. This part has been successful and gives a more professional feel overall. The mise-en-scène can be shown within the photos and shots across the media products I've analysed. This has been successful to a certain extent, giving the audience key ideas of narrative. For example, in the poster, the extreme close-up of Mel, with the face paint showing she's clearly been possessed, giving connotations of the supernatural horror subgenre. This image can be found on both the poster and website, showing consistency, with the cellar stairs faded into the background on the poster, with narrative being included, telling them that this is where the strange events occur. On the website, the images showing location and narrative are shown behind the social networking buttons along the bottom half of the page. The buttons are successful to a certain extent, however they start to take away the sense of realism. For use of props and iconography in the trailer, face paint, philosophy book and painting are shown, which is successful as it gives away parts of the narrative, giving the audience indications but without giving everything away. And this which is all disruption relating to Todorow's theory. I believe the location choice of the cellar is effective to a certain extent, however I could have used more wide open outdoor spaces that are isolated to help give off the supernatural horror subgenre more, as I found out after watching trailers within this genre, this is conventional. The lighting in the trailer is very low key, which is conventional relating to the supernatural horror subgenre, and I believe that this has been achieved well. Continuing on the poster and website, where the colour scheme is very dark and simple, with the black background along with the red typeface for the navigation and white for the billing block and movie information. Use of institutions are only shown on my trailer at the start, with ghost house pictures and Lionsgate. I've used these as they have a history of producing titles of this genre and are very large, meaning my film can be watched by an international audience. In terms of characters and effectiveness across cross-media package, this is successful to a certain extent, as Mel, the main character, can be seen on the poster and website, as well as throughout the trailer, due to being possessed. However, the other two characters, Andy and James, can only be seen in the trailer, and they are not given away very clearly. This was done to create enigma and to help set the dark feel of the supernatural horror, with the main focus being on Mel. The only location given away in the trailer is the cellar, and the audience gets a glimpse of this on the poster, which is effective to a certain extent. The release date can be found integrated into the billing block on the website homepage and poster, showing consistency in house style, with the formats being identical. The taglines on my poster and website are successful as they help create enigma to the audience, persuading them to watch the movie, being a convention across the supernatural horror film posters I've analysed, with Paranormal Activity 4 being an example. The captions also create this tension up until the climax, and are successful as they help split the trailer up. They aren't used consistently, but in the middle to provide more tension. The representation of characters across my poster, website and trailer is successful, as usually the woman, being inferior, is becoming possessed, which is a convention being challenged.